Begin all things by first using the all. I am Onife Asase Yaa. My debtor name is Bernice Wilson. This is my SF-181 experience. I'm a white Autochthon female from the Fanti tribe of the Kan people of West Africa. I first was introduced to the Autochthon standing process and Chief Nanya-Shaabu, copyright trademarked by my mate. I began to watch Chief Nanya-Shaabu's videos to gain knowledge on how to become white and about the Autochthon standing process. I was able to learn things that I didn't know about and also to strengthen things that I already knew. As I continued to watch videos and learn about claiming my proper standing, I eventually started attending the White Time webinars weekly. I eventually understood that Black has no standing at law. The racial categories on the SF-181 are as follows: American Indian or Alaska Native, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of North and South America, including Central America, and who maintains tribal affiliation or community attachment. Asian, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of the Far East, Southeast Asia, or the Indian subcontinent, including, for example, Cambodia, China, India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Pakistan, the Philippine Islands, Thailand, and Vietnam. Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of Hawaii, Guam, Samoa, or other Pacific Islands. White, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa. As you can see, Black or African American is categorized as a person having origins in any of the Black racial groups of Africa. There are no Black racial groups of Africa. And as you can also see, Black or African American is the only category which is not defined by a person having origins in any of the original peoples of.
White, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa. American Indian, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of North and South America, including Central America, and who maintains tribal affiliation or community attachment. Is everybody seeing this? Great. Just making sure. So when we go down to the explanation, this is U.S. Census. The 1997 OMB standards permit the reporting of more than one race. And it states in the next sentence, an individual's response to the race question is based upon self-identification. An individual's response to the race question is based upon self-identification. So you have the right to self-identify. That's why since 2016, I have been showing people how to change their Black status, become white, claim their Indigenous standing in accord with the UN International Decade for People of African Descent and the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And then what is race? The Census Bureau collects racial data in accordance with guidelines provided by the U.S. Office of Management and Budget, which is the OMB. And these data are based on self-identification. You can see here, right here, 1997, they were developed. And it says specifically that the categories do not denote scientific definitions of anthropological origins. So they are not talking about skin color. So when we go to the Justice Department, you see these codes are synonymous, are actually connected and joined to these definitions.
In order to join the White Time webinar, claim your Indigenous standing and white status, contact Chief Nanya-Shaabu L, copyright trademark, to become a secure party creditor. Learn how to do the SF-181 correctly from the one who found it first. Send an email to aspwebinar@protonmail.com. White Time webinars are Mondays at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. White power, white power, white power. Abyud, Abyud, Abyud. I am white. Let freedom be your motivation.